It is the 27th. I just did my intro for the video y'all saw yesterday. Like I said, still not feeling 100%. If you're new to my channel, I do keto. Had an allergic reaction yesterday. Not from keto, from I don't know from what for sure. And I'm trying to recover still today. But I do have to go grocery shopping in just a little bit. Just a little bit. That being said, I'm not sure how today's video is going to go. I was supposed to be getting an echo on my heart today. I used to have a heart condition and keto cured it. It was quite a few heart conditions. I had heart palpitations, high blood pressure, on tons of medications, and a hardening of my heart walls. Over a year ago, keto cured it. All my tests came back for the last 2 years fine. So they took me off all my meds. Well, today I was supposed to go get my test because of getting COVID 4 times since I saw the heart doctor last, and the one in January hit me hardcore. And every time I get it, I get weaker and weaker. My blood pressure goes up, stays up for a long time. My blood sugars go up. And it's because of the cortisol in your body. Your body's stressed. It F's with everything. So he wanted to redo tests, but my insurance is like, no. This is the second time denying it. And the insurance is like, no. She healed herself 2 years ago. She hasn't had like a massive weight gain or anything, so they keep denying the test. So he is going back and explaining how many times I got the C word and how bad it was in January's, and that he needs to look at my heart, have a look at my heart, just to make sure nothing happened, because this C word is hurting people who's never had a heart condition, like it's giving them heart conditions, right? So yeah, that was my day yesterday. Again, a phone call saying we can't do your testing, we have to move it. Right now all I've done, made me some breakfast. I'm going to show you that in a second, and sit here and try to catch up on YouTube videos. I am so far behind on so many people. Also trying to catch up on Messenger, because my Messenger didn't even say I had messages. So that being said, let me go ahead and show you what I have for breakfast, and then you'll get to see the rest of my day. Okay, it's almost 12 a.m. I'm doing things a little different today. I'm having 3 eggs, 4 pieces of bacon, and some of the protein Spirit Modified Fast buttermilk bread that Wendy makes. Other than it doesn't have the nutritional yeast, but we got some in the mail and we're going to try it later today. So this is my breakfast. Okay, time to head to the store. Yes, this is from Willow. She fell on top of me when I was sleeping. She fell down. Yeah, scared the daylights out of me. So we are off to the store, bringing some water because it's like 200 degrees outside, I swear. So bad. So not coffee, water today. Let's go see what I can buy. Okay, let's go over what I bought for about $60 for me and Dino. I already have eggs, I already have stuff to make keto chow or any of that. So we're not counting any of that right now. Just what I bought today between Aldi's and Lidl's. Most of it came from Lidl's. And it was about $60. So, because a lot of stuff is on sale. We have chicken breast here. I don't know if Dino will eat it or not, but I got it for me, and there's enough to share with him. It's for almost 4.5 pounds for $13. It's the cheapest I could find. Then I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but he wants some hot food. He's tired of just salads and sandwich meats. So the sandwich meats he eats as snacks and stuff, or a sandwich for lunch or something. So we needed some dinner food. So I did go ahead and get 2 packs. So they're a little more than a pound a piece of, and it wasn't a bad price. $5.99 a pound. I was paying like $8, $9. It's better when I can grind it myself, but they're sold out right now. So I got 2 packs of them, of the very lean ground beef. Hopefully it doesn't make me sick. I usually can only do sirloin, or do the sirloin that I grind myself. So what do we have for me versus his? So I did buy another 8 ounces thing of my cheese. I have one in the fridge already because I don't like chicken anymore. We'll be making those chicken fritter type things, but different ways, not all the same. We're not going to use keto chow every time. I got me some oven roasted chicken breast. I like this. I like the ham, which I will share with him. I also have to share with the cats, just saying. I always have to take a couple of pieces and cut it up for all of them. So I don't give them a whole lot because there's sodium and bad stuff in there that they shouldn't be having, but I do give them a tiny bit. And this is mainly probably the one that I would give them the most, but a very, very tiny bit. Because 6 slices, I wouldn't even give a cat 6 slices. I probably do 3 at a time, so like 3 every other day or something. So that's not too bad. I got me Gouda cheese, Munster cheese, some pepperoni and salami, but just 1 pack of each. Then Dino's got the turkey breast, pepper jack. He already had some, so I didn't need to buy a lot. Then he's got, so he's got a honey one, which probably has a lot of carbs, but he's not keto, so let's just look. So it's 3 carbs for 2 ounces. I guess isn't too bad, but it should be less than that. So 2 ounces. This one's 1 carb. So if you stay away from honey, you get to eat a lot more. And then him some shredded mild cheddar. I might use that as well. I haven't decided because I do get migraines. What are you two doing? Troublemakers. Anyways, so this is my haul. Came to a little under $60. And this is for the whole week because, like I said, we already have some eggs. We already have a few things. We get tomatoes and bell peppers out of the garden. I did get him rolls. You can see them over there because he is not keto, people. Only I am. So we basically can eat the same thing. He just adds some carbs to it, and I do not. Also, some of y'all were asking for my baked ziti. What did I use for the noodles? For the people who didn't hear me, I used the macaroni and cheese perfect keto noodles without using the powder. I just used the noodle part itself, and we will be making some different one using some ground beef for it. So that being said, let me put this stuff away because it was a hot day. Okay, so hopefully this is a good enough view. We are going to make Wendy's buttermilk bread with, I think, a few alterations. I love the texture of her bread, 100%. Of course, like I said, I did not have beef gelatin, and I did not have the yeast seasoning stuff, the natural yeast. So this one is flakes. That's all I could get in. So we're just gonna grind it down to powder. But that being said, it was too bitter for me. I also am not a fan of sourdough bread. That's too bitter for me. So I'm gonna experiment to try to make it a little less bitter for myself and my taste buds, because since the C word, like, I used to love the protein sparing modified fast bread. I didn't think it was bitter. Now, every time I have anything similar to it, all I taste is the egg protein powder, and it tastes bitter to me. But that is definitely my issue. Probably no one else's. Okay, so we are going to start with the egg whites right off the bat. We're going to get this part over with, the dry ingredients that goes in here, and then we pour the water and all that stuff in there. Good stuff. We're going to do the egg white protein powder first. And we got to go to grams. We need 120. Don't forget to preheat your oven. I'm not starting mine just yet because all this stuff is sitting here on this. Okay, so I'm doing this first in case I go over. Okay, so it's a little more than a cup. Just a hairline more than a cup. Oh, went over a tiny bit. We can stick a little bit of that back because we're going to add some other stuff. Oh, I'm making a mess. All right. 120. Oh, a little less. Anyways, we're going with it. We're going with it. Put that over there on my way. So, we got our egg white protein powder. Now we need some salt. Where did I stick my salt last night? Y'all, I swear, I cannot remember nothing. Like, my salt should be right here in front of me. Give me a second. forgot. I put it in a cabinet just to get it out of the way. Okay, so she uses half a teaspoon. That's a half a tablespoon. Hold on. Let me see if they're dry in the dishwasher yet. Okay, well, I got a teaspoon that's dry right now, so we're going with it, which means I'm probably putting a little more than a half. We're just gonna stick it in there. I want to get rid of the bitter flavor anyways. Okay, so half a teaspoon of salt. I went a little over. 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. Let's grab that. One, 2, and 1 tablespoon allulose monk fruit blend. This is also where I'm going to change it a little. I'm going to do the tablespoon. Okay. Then I am going to do a tablespoon of erythritol monk fruit blend. So it's 2 tablespoons of a sweetener. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry, that took me forever, because it was the vet that it is still expensive, but way cheaper than all the others. The only sad thing is, the soonest they can get us in is a month from now, so I'm praying, everyone pray that my cats do not get pregnant, please. And they're going to do both of the boys at the same time, and if it all goes well, I might take the 3 baby girls in to get done as well afterwards. Because I don't have 5 carrying cases, and you have to have them in the own ones, and then you need e-collars, so I'm not doing all 5 at once. And that's the earliest. Even the expensive places that were going to cost me over $1,000, and that's not even a joke, literally, because they have to have all their shots first. This other place, you don't have to have any shots. Which I wish they had their shots. I do believe in cat shots very much so, but they're very expensive. While the other places needed all their shots, so it's going to be 2 to 3 months before they could ever get fixed, because they spread out the shots, because they're still kittens. So a miracle happened. The place called me back, and I had been trying that place for over 2 weeks, and they called me back today, and I'm just thrilled right now. So thrilled, y'all. So thrilled. Now I have to buy e-collars and carrying cases, which I might put on my wish list just in case someone wants to buy them for me, and then if no one does, buy it for myself. I know, I'm begging. I know that these cats are really expensive, and like I said, I wouldn't ever throw them into a shelter, but no shelter's taking them anywhere right now. We are overran out of the counties around here, full of cats. They had a backup with getting cats fixed, and Sharky got backed up because of it all, and that made us have kittens. Oh, that being said, so far we have done 1 tablespoon of allulose, 1 tablespoon of monk fruit erythritol. We have done 120 grams of egg white protein powder. We have a little over almost a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. We have 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar in here, and now we need to add a 1.5 cups of water, and then I am going to beat it. So I'm going to go ahead and go throw the water in, put it on the mixer, and then we'll come back over here while that is being beat. Let me go ahead and turn my oven on. Right, let's go ahead and get this. I gotta get my baking pan from this morning out. Oh, which it still hasn't hardened yet. I know Wendy and Harry would be screaming, that's bacon gold, and I might peel some off in a second and see what it really tastes like. I've never done bacon gold before. So it's so hot in here that is still melted after all these hours. All right, so bake 325. Let me go get this started. So 1.5 cup water is going in here, mixer 7 minutes. Okay, that's looking a little funky, but we'll go on with it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the natural yeast first. 1 teaspoon. Since it's flakes, we're getting the flakes to turn into more like seasoning. Okay. Now, this is where I get to scale with the batteries, whether bad or did they both go bad. I know the mixing's loud. Okay, so we're going with the buttermilk. Wendy uses 6 grams of buttermilk. I think I'm going to double it, and we'll see. So it's buttermilk powder. Okay. So I'm going with 10 grams. I guess I'm going with 11 grams. It keeps changing. 1 tablespoon of beef gelatin or 1 pack of gelatin. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. She uses 9 grams of buttermilk. So I want to go a little over because I want it to taste more like. So we did 11, so I'm going to go a little more than that. I think the scale is just not working. So we've done 15 grams of the buttermilk. I was getting the powder butter confused. So powder butter is 6, and I want to do 12. Yeah, I think my scale is broken. I swear this stuff weighs more than it says. Guess we're going with 11. It just keeps moving. Alright, so we put in all the ingredients. Of course, she uses beef gelatin. Don't have it. I'm using regular. You can also use xanthan gum. She has the recipe for that. I just tweaked it a tiny bit because of flavoring for me. I forgot to time my eggs, so I'm going to have to test them in a second. Of course, I've been recording for 3 minutes, so I know it's been in there for at least 4. Just gonna see if we peaked enough yet. Yeah, I think I peaked enough. The humidity is insane here right now. The heat's insane here. I'm not gonna accidentally lick it because that makes me sick every time. It tastes horrible. Let me see if I, hold on, yeah, I have a mess going on, people. All right. I forgot to get my pan ready, like a bronze. Just lower this down. Okay, I know one of y'all sent me a splash guard before, but it never actually got here. I don't know if they ever saw the comment when I said it never came. Because I can't find one myself that fits this one. I probably should have mixed that up a little better. Just for a few seconds. Because the last time when I let it go too long, it totally flattened on me. Okay, where is my pan? We're not going to use parchment this time. Even though the texture came out great. Alright, let's bring y'all back. Ooh, hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's get bigger. Come on. Oh, let's don't get smaller. Y'all, I know I'm making y'all sick. Look away. There we go. Okay. So, I'm not going to spray the sides. Hold on. Give me 1 second. My silicone bread ones are way too small. I was going to use them, but they are really tiny. They are perfect for dessert type ones. So, we're just going in with it. Let me get this off. Hold on. Rinse this out. I have to rinse this off immediately. It sticks so bad. Okay. We might make a sweet one tonight. I might do a video tonight. I don't know if it'll be on the same video though. Especially if it gets a little long. Y'all, I have misplaced so much of my stuff. I've been trying to make sure everything's in cabinets. No more of having these over here on the side in a container because I've had this full of cats. Okay, a little scared it's gonna stick. So we're gonna put a tiny bit on the bottom. Just a tiny bit. There. The sides, I can deal with the sides with a knife. And we're gonna see if parchment is better or if this will be fine. The oven is ready. Such a low temp that I never need to start it when I first start making this. Just when I start mixing. Freya, mommy's busy. Freya, mommy's busy. Freya, so sorry. Hold on. She thinks she's abandoned if no one's talking to her. Okay, let's make it whatever design you want. Freya! Jeez. I know what it is. I shut the door. My hands are clean. I shut the door so Dino's music wasn't out here and stuff that he's listening to. So she's crying because she can't get in the bedroom. All right, into the oven we are going to go. This is not the perfect design, but it'll be... I did it again. Ew, nasty. Oh my God, y'all. So nasty. Okay, into the oven for about 40 minutes.
40 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so there's a very good chance that I will be making a sweet one tonight using some keto chow, but I haven't decided for sure yet. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just made a mistake. I forgot the egg yolk. I forgot the egg yolk. I didn't write it down on my list, so I forgot to use it. Well done, I suck. Because you're supposed to put egg yolk in it. Too late now. Too late now. That egg yolk makes it the perfect texture though. Holy crap. But we'll see. We'll see what happens without the egg yolk. We'll see if it makes that big of a difference or not. Y'all, I gotta rewrite that and put that egg yolk in there. Well, like I said, we're probably doing a sweet one later, which will definitely be in a different video. Y'all, I got some lawn moments going on. So now let me clean up my big mess. Okay, the alarm just went off. We're pulling it out of the oven. I cooked exactly 40 minutes. I don't want to change the time because I've already messed up on the egg yolk. Leaving the egg yolk out. Holy crap, I should have shaped this better. Yeah. This baby needed to be shaped better, y'all. But it is what it is. It's too late now. Too late to do anything about it. We're going with the shape that it is. Alright. I'm going to make more anyways. I feel like I want to start experimenting again. I moved my KitchenAid to a better location. I bought this slider to stick under it so it's going to be easier to move it on the counter. Oh, I was just looking at e-collars. They're way cheaper than I thought they were. I thought they were going to be crazy expensive because at the vet they're crazy expensive. They charge me friggin' $35 for something that is so nasty by the end of it, you really just got to throw it away. Now the cases are expensive, that's for sure. But I'm so excited. I'm going to get these babies fixed. And like I said, if everything goes well, I'm really thinking about doing the kittens. The female kittens. Because heat of 2 cats is one thing, but 5, I'll never sleep again. Come on, you can do it. Okay, the parchment definitely makes it way easier, y'all. Even though I was stuck to paper, this is horrible. Come on. Oh. Normally I spray it down with a lot of olive oil. The problem with the olive oil, it flattens it. Literally will flatten this baby. Of course, this ain't helping, right? Woo, we got it out. All right, so how bad does it look? Okay. Probably shouldn't have cooked it 40 minutes. It's a little brown, but we'll see. This all looks pretty, though. It's just the top's a little brown. All right, so I'm not cutting into it quite yet. Gonna let it sit for a few minutes, then we'll come back. A little browner than I would like, but like I said, I did put more sugar in it, and I did also, it's hot. I probably shouldn't have cooked it so long. It's hot here. And on top of it, y'all, I forgot the egg yolk. I think it's gonna make a big difference because that egg yolk, everyone says, makes a great difference using it, so we'll see. I don't know how long I've missed recording. Holy crap. I don't know. I just realized it wasn't recording. So I just cut into this. Don't know if y'all saw this. It smells like the egg. I can tell with the texture that it needed the egg yolk just by looking at it. I haven't tasted it yet. It's still a little moist from being still hot. I smell the egg white protein powder, which is the taste I don't like. Now, if you're making a sandwich, like, I'm not talking about just butter and grilled cheese, because to me, I can still taste it. But if you use a mayonnaise, mustard, stuff like that all over the bread, then it just becomes like bread. It literally tastes like bread to me once you do that. So I am going to taste it and see if there's any difference in this taste at all, adding those like up in the ingredients, or if it still tastes the same. Of course, I'm missing my egg yolk. Very upset about that. Yeah. Yeah. It tastes like white bread. Like, I think that nutritional yeast changed everything. Bro. Like, what? Like, no, you're lying. I'm picky and I'm going to tell you the truth. Wendy is so right. And I bet it would be better with my egg yolk. I'm going to be making more, of course. You're going to see a lot of bread videos coming. I'm going to have to write down what I add in, because adding that much more butter, that much more buttermilk, that much more salt. I'm actually going to a whole teaspoon of salt next time. Holy crap. Gotta write this down. Still want to add some more to it. Still want to do the egg yolk. Still want to add, like I said, a little more salt. I mean, the bitter is almost 100% gone. Like, I do not taste the nasty egg white protein powder, which I cannot stand. I liked it before getting COVID. Now I just cannot stand the taste of it at all. I need that completely hidden, and it is completely 90% hidden in this. Almost 93% hidden. It's just a hint. I think the egg yolk would have knocked it out of the park, though. Holy crap. Nutritional yeast is a must for this recipe. Huge difference. Huge. Yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm having sandwiches for dinner. Okay, so Dino just tried it. Still not a home run for him, but it tastes way better than it did before. That's what I got. Because that yeast, natural yeast, really makes a huge difference. Wendy is 100% right. I'm probably making another one tonight, and y'all see a video, because I need to put some egg yolk in it, either tonight or tomorrow, because I do want to make a sweet one. But holy crap. Like, I'm going to use this recipe to make a sweet one. Just add some keto chow and some flavoring. Because I don't want it very sugary. I just want it to have a hint. Like, I want to do lemon bread. Or, oh, I got to see if keto chow's got blueberry in yet. Y'all, I don't want to use my blueberry yet, in case we don't have no more ever again. And then I love it, and then I can't get it, and then I'm sad. Maybe I'll make a gingerbread loaf. I don't know. I'm thrilled again. Like, I was really excited when we were making these before, and I lost tons of weight eating this kind of stuff. So I'm hoping this will help me feel better and help me have some excitement again. Like, this is fun to me. You might think the ingredients are very expensive, but I did the math. And it's cheaper than me going to buy a regular loaf of bread, much less a keto loaf of bread. It's cheaper when you start dividing everything. Yes, egg white protein powder has gone up, but I got tons of bags, like 3 or 4 bags from when it wasn't up. So for me, I've had this stuff for a while. It's not costing me a penny to do this right now. Y'all, I'm so excited. And this tastes so close to bread. I think I'm going to make my mom a sandwich and take a one. I wonder if my dad would eat it. I don't know. Hold on. My dad would probably like it if I did like the salami and pepperoni and all that. But I don't know if he'd eat it. So I'm going to make one my mom can eat. She can't have the pepperoni and stuff. So, tomato from the garden. And I don't have lettuce because I've decided, why buy lettuce? It's not my favorite thing in the world, so we don't need lettuce. Now, the tomato might make it a little wet, so I'm not sure I'm putting a tomato, but if I do, I'll show you the trick to it. Okay. Don't judge my cutting of the bread. Sometimes I don't cut it with the right thickness, and then I have to cut another. This looks good. Okay. First things first, Duke mayo. My mom's been more low carb than keto lately, so we only have mustard or Gouda And I think that she would prefer Munster. So I'm going to put a slice Munster. Open the chicken sandwich meat. Hear me, that's a bad thing. Now let's see, if I'm gonna do a tomato, I would do it now. Yeah, I had messes to clean up. Oh yeah. Don't want to use my bread knife. Tomato. We're going to make sure it doesn't touch the bread itself. A little black pepper. Teeny bit of Himalayan salt. And we go in with the ham. Okay, not overloaded, just making sure it's good. Okay, so now on this one, I'm still going to put some more mayonnaise. Like I said, she's more low carb than keto, meaning she's not going to look at, she doesn't care about the ingredients or the fat count and stuff like that right now. Okay. Go in with some mustard, not too much for her. Mix it together. Let me see which way I have this facing. I think this way. Okay, now I'm going to go deliver it to her, and I'll let you know what she thinks about it. Let me go ahead and cut it. I don't cut mine, but she might want hers cut. Let's put it on some aluminum foil. Actually, we'll do it this way. I just don't want no buggies to get us while walking through the yard. Alright, so I need to put everything away. I will let you know what she thinks about it. Mom loved the bread. She couldn't decide if she liked this or the original best, but she hasn't had the original in a long time, and she used to complain that she choked on it. It grew in her mouth, and this one, it's missing the yolk. I told her I still got to do that one day for her. But it does not grow in your mouth. It is not the weird texture of styrofoam, and it did not choke her. So in the end, this one did win. And I think with the yolk, it will be even a better win. So we will be making more probably tomorrow or the next day using the oat and probably upping the butter and buttermilk part because I want at least one of them are upping. I want a little more flavor. It is 7 p.m. and I'm going to have my dinner. I was about to say first meal of the day, but I actually had breakfast today, right? So I am using, thanks to 11 Keto's channel, Wendy, I am having her version of, well, I kind of messed up on the egg yolk, but it's still delicious. Her buttermilk bread. So we're going to try again with the yolk. And I did up levels of stuff to give it more of a taste. I'm not a big sourdough type bitter taste person. So to me, for my taste buds, it was bitter. So I just upped some stuff, which I need to write down. And tomorrow we're going to make more. using the egg yolk, and we're using hers as the base. All I'm doing is using the exact ingredients she uses, just upping some of the ingredients some more. If that did not taste like real bread, then I don't know what would. I mean, seriously, it is so friggin' close. That bitter taste that I complain about so much, the egg white protein powder type taste, is almost 100% gone. That's why I cannot wait to use the egg yolk, because I think it's going to make a major difference. I'm going to stick with the amount of salt and everything I use, add the egg yolk, and see what happens then. The texture is so much better than what we were doing last summer, and I cannot wait to try it for like a sweet bread. You'll never see me do banana because I'm allergic to bananas. That's what happens when you're allergic to latex. You can't do bananas and avocados and any of that good yummy stuff, because I could change some major textures of food if I could use avocado, but I can't. So, that texture is almost perfect for a gooey chocolate cake. Like, I would undercook it on purpose. Like, I'm really in shock, because I had stopped making it because it was very styrofoamy. Like, I had gotten sick of the styrofoamy chewiness, and this is nothing like that. Like, there is no styrofoam to this at all. Not even a tiny bit, not anywhere, not on the edges, nowhere, no styrofoam. So Wendy has hit a home run with this. And like I said, it's all about taste for people. You might not have such bitterness taste as I do. Like I said, COVID really changed my taste buds twice. I still don't like boneless, skinless chicken anymore. I used to could eat it all day long, flavored or not flavored. I liked it. I can't stand chicken any longer. It has to be like grinded up and cooked in stuff, or it has to be cooked on smoking for 5 to 8 hours on a smoker, or I can't stand it, period. Like, there's no way around that. And plus taste for a lot of things. I finally can eat bacon again, so that made me excited. But as I was eating that sandwich, which I didn't tell you, had 3 pieces of pepperoni, 3 pieces of the salami, 2 pieces of the ham, and 2 slices of cheese, which equaled about a little more than 1 ounce of cheese. So, and it filled me up. I am so full sitting here right now, and it was so little compared to what I normally eat. Like, my stomach feels like I just ate a buffet. So, what was I trying to say? That my mind went, like, I don't even have to use as much meat with this one. It fills me up so good. And I think when I was putting the mayonnaise on it, because it really takes up the taste, like, so in most restaurants, what most people do not know, they use mayonnaise, especially in the South, instead of butter on grilled toast. I learned that when my daughter was little, because she was allergic to eggs. So I learned really fast that there were tons of restaurants that actually use mayonnaise instead of butter. And I think I would like a grilled cheese better made that way. So if I get hungry later, I'm going to make me a grilled cheese doing it that way and see if I like it better. I did not like the first version of the bread when I did not have the natural yeast to put in it as a grilled cheese. It was way too bitter. Like, I really did not enjoy the grilled cheese at all. I ended up throwing most of it away because the bread was just too bitter for me. So we're gonna see, because I was sitting there thinking how a BLT, like, I have never wanted a BLT in my life, never had one, and I've been thinking about them lately, and with that bread, it totally makes it possible. Of course, so is the egg life wraps that Wendy just made the tacos out of. I love them for soft tacos. I love them for sandwiches. I love them for pizza roll-ups or even pizza. Like, those egg wraps are amazing. But if you buy all these items you need for your bread, they last. Dina's like, that's so expensive. No. If you break it down, those loaf of breads don't cost nothing, in my opinion. It is way cheaper than buying $6 for your egg life wraps. And some places are even more money than that. So, it'll hurt you at first buying the ingredients for the bread, but then you divide it with the amount of bread you make, and you'll be like, whoa, I'm saving tons of money. I just got new insurance on my car. You know, that's a silly commercial. But yes, it just popped in my head when I said that. But I do. I get to save tons of money. Okay, normal bread right now is almost $4 around here. Literally. In keto bread, really expensive. I mean, even the generic store brand bread is like $2.50, $3. So, yeah. This is like a game changer. I know, I shouldn't be eating the sandwich meat, but it's a very, very small amount compared to when I do a lettuce wrap. Because I had that thick protein bread. That bread is just pure protein. So it filled me up so much faster, and I did not have to use as much at all. That being said, I have some things to do right now, and I will talk to you in just a little bit.